You're looking for a cheap way to water your lawn that's not an oscillating sprinkler, it's not one of the impact sprinklers that you see in the stores, then you're going to want to make this. This is an in-ground sprinkler body on a spike. That's all it is, nothing complicated. You just need to put them together and then you plug it into the ground or spike it into the ground where you want to water, set the rotation, and then you can put it into a timer and forget about it. You just have to move it when you mow. Maybe if you position it correctly in a flower bed, you don't have to even touch it at all, it can stay there. And they don't look terrible, much better than having an oscillating sprinkler lying on your lawn, the hose pipe running everywhere. You don't want that. So to make this sprinkler system here, you're going to need a few pieces. You're going to need a spike. Now you can get these in packs of 6, 9, 2, 4, whatever on Amazon. I'll leave them linked in the description below. You're going to need a Hunter body sprayer or sprinkler body. Now it doesn't matter what size you get here depending on what you're spraying. If you did a vegetable garden, you might want a taller one so that the water is more like rain. Here, 4-inch works for me because it's just a lawn. You're going to need a 1/2-inch riser, and this goes between the spike and the bottom of the sprinkler. Be no different from an in-ground sprinkler system here. And then you need this 3/4-inch connector here, which goes into the spike, and then this goes into your funny pipe if you're using, or swing pipe. If you're using funny or swing pipe, then you need this. If you're not, you can just use your hose pipe and it will connect directly into either side of the spike. So for this video, we're just going to focus on the actual sprinkler itself. So it's just going to be the spike, the riser, and the sprinkler body. What you're going to do is wrap your white plumber's tape around the bottom and the top so you can connect them together, and that just ensures that there's no leaks, because it does actually leak quite a lot if you don't use that. Now, if you haven't seen the Hunter sprayers or the Hunter sprinklers with the MP Rotators in them, I highly recommend you go and check that out on Hunter's page. These things are legit, they're really good, and I've had great success with my new seeding projects using this system here. So when you buy the body, you just need to buy the rotator separately. The body comes like this, it's only a couple of bucks, and then the actual rotators themselves are probably about 7 or 8 depending on where you get them from. Next, you just need to pull this out, unscrew this, and then slot this in like that. And don't worry about setting this up, we can do that once it's all plugged in to the lawn. So in theory, there is nothing wrong with this oscillating sprinkler here. It does what it's meant to do, it's meant to oscillate, but it is affected by the wind. You have to move a lot, and you're not going to get the perfect coverage that you want. It's never going to be exactly the same every time you turn it on. So you not want to use this, and it's very labor intensive. You have to keep moving it and getting soaked every time you go out. So we're going to get rid of that. Now, if you are planning on using funny pipe and the hose, you're going to want to get this female to female connector here. This goes into the elbow that connects to the funny pipe or swivel pipe. I'm using a combination of both. I'm using my hose pipe to get close to the sprinklers, then I'm using the swivel pipe for the rest of the system. So I have this set up at every single spike. It's a lot cheaper than buying the brass connectors. Just go to the hose aisle in Home Depot and you can pick this up instead of getting a brass connector that's about $15, kind of expensive. This option here is about $3. Now I've got the sprinklers on the ground. I just need to make sure that they're watering the correct part of my yard, so my lawn, and I want to make sure that they do go head to head, meaning that one sprinkler will throw water to the other sprinkler and vice versa. This means that you get good even coverage.